it's Kirby.Carroll, and I'm sitting down with Taz, finally.
I know, right?
we go back. How are you doing?
I'm great, man. I'm happy to be here. This is like our third interview now.
Yes.
First in person. So
Right.
757, you know what I'm saying?
The 757
Bethel High School, 1067.
There you go.
Hampton.
Yes,
Feel
in
me?
Atlanta.
Right,
I love
right.
it.
Fremont Park. This looks like some love and hip hop shit. Hopefully nobody come out
I was
swinging.
going to say, like, low-key, I'm pretty sure they filmed some things here, so we might see that. But
Right, right.
yeah, but how are you doing?
I'm good. Just preparing to drop this new EP, Mentally Ill, and just hustling, you know, doing events and stuff like that.
Now, the latest event you did, I saw you had Art Attack and you were doing Network. Tell me how that's going.
So Art Attack and Network is going very well. We started Art Attack back in April of this year, I believe. Started in LA. The demand started picking up. Now they want us in Atlanta, DC. They want us in New York. They want us in Alabama. The Network, first one in Atlanta, we did really well out here. Yeah, so we have another one November 28th. I don't know when this interview is going to drop. So if it's afterwards, then it's previous, if that makes sense. It's going to be November 28th at Sephora Lounge, and it's going to be an Art Attack showcase with the Network after party. So just excited to provide opportunities for other artists and stuff.
Now I'm excited about the Network. Because when I first heard it, I was like, first of all, I just love this name. Like, are we networking? Like, should I come in like a pencil skirt? Should I come in some jeans? Like, what's the vibe at Network?
So that's exactly what it was. Like, just brainstorming an atmosphere where you could come and network, or you can get some twerk, or you can network. And the whole concept is just, you know, we have these. We're not just like one-dimensional as human beings. So just because you work at a 9-to-5 corporate place and you wear your pencil skirt, don't mean that you don't want to turn up at happy hour and get, you know, messed up or whatever. So the idea was to open up my Rolodex of, you know, business professionals, whether you're a yoga instructor, a rapper, a photographer, a publicist. You'll come there, and when you get that twerk, by the end of the night, you'll have some network, and then that way you'll be able to go home and be like, well, I met such and such, and everybody kept saying, yo, Taz, you the plug, like, you know, I appreciate you putting this together. So yeah, CAS, we got the network. That's one of my favorite events. It gets a little raunchy, so no one's gonna judge you.
No one's gonna judge.
Yeah, if you make that camera shot, it's kind of crazy though.
High from the camera shot.
Right.
And now I know also you're working on music.
Yes.
We've talked in the past. People who haven't seen our interviews, definitely go back and check out some of the other ones too. But just to recap a little bit, I know you've worked with BT Vibe and all these really big companies, and to go back and step into your own instead of doing the interview, it was a big step. But I feel like this EP, from what I'm hearing about it, is a big step and also very personal. So obviously there's a lot of talk about, you know, mental health going on right now. What made you want to tap into that?
Well, thank you for that amazing intro. I feel like you gave me a swing in the morning intro. So in regards to this project personally, I had took a hiatus from music to work on events and doing all. When you're a jack of all trades, you tend to just be all over the place, but music has always been my passion. And so when in January of this year, I dropped the Hampton EP just to kind of put myself back out there, and then I did 7-5, and the lady was like, yo, you need to put something together conceptually, you know, because I was just dropping tracks because I just wanted to, you know, put myself back on the music scene. And so I had started working on this project called Visual Artists, you know, for VA, that's what I feel like it stands for, Visual Artists. And after doing the Hampton and 7-5, I wanted people to be like, yo, that's that girl from Virginia, you know, so you can get an understanding of where I'm from and what I represent. But I had privately been battling with depression and anxiety for probably a year or two. I lost a few friends took their own lives, about three friends that took their own lives, and yeah, rest in peace to Sonia, Rob, Demario, and I think that I was embarrassed. Like, you know me from high school, always dancing at pep rallies, being goofy, and I felt like I always had to be this happy-go-lucky, outgoing person, and I wasn't allowed to be down. If my energy was off, niggas was like, yo, what's wrong with Taz? And I just got tired of, you know, being out in Hollywood, throwing parties, like being on the scene and everything. And I realized when I just scaled all the way back, like I lost a lot of friends. Like I was like, damn, like I guess the benefit of being my friend at the time was because of what I could provide. But when I needed emotional stability or just someone to build with, you know, nobody was around. And I made the choice to cut some people off and stuff like that. But it came to me after she was like, what do you want to discuss? And I went to therapy, was doing yoga, and just was having a lot of bad mood swings, and it just clicked. It was like mentally ill.
So going through all of that, obviously there had to be a way that you dealt with it, and what was that healthy mechanism? Like, how did you cope?
how did I cope with trying to not be the life of the party, or just like everything? Like,
I guess first, just life of the party.
Well, I think me and you could relate because you come from being a personality, radio, television, and being in communications. It's a lot of pressure because people. I think our silence can make a lot of people feel uncomfortable, and if people are used to us always being loud or leading the pack, then when you're not that person, they don't know how to act around you.
Yeah.
And it was annoying. Like every time I would hang out, you all right? Why Taz not acting like herself? She good, and not knowing if it was okay to just be like, yo, I'm upset. I'm in my feelings. I'm depressed. Like I'm going through something right now. It's like almost having to answer for my silence.
Right.
And ironically, when I partnered with NAMI, the National Alliance of Mental Illness, their whole campaign is ending the silence. But
nice.
I needed silence to kind of just internalize, because like you said, you don't want to put your feelings on everybody else. So I'll just introvert myself, but I'm not an introvert naturally, So I think that's been my coping, just not being upset with myself for it, because I would just feel down, because I'm naturally a people pleaser and a healer, and I want everybody to feel good around me. So it's hard to want to provide that type of lifestyle and that entertainment for people, and then you just don't feel like it. You know what I mean?
It sounds cliche, but like I want to see who calls when I don't call, and I meant that like relationships, friendships, everything, just in the sense of like. I feel like you mentioned, that people pleasing, like, what can I do? What can I do? How can I help? But it's like, you got to see who's going to help you. And it's not to mean you can't be there for your people and care for them, whatever. But like you said, you find those genuine relationships, people who are there for you when you tend to stop that, that people pleasing. So I'm really excited to hear Mentally Ill, especially now I know some of the story behind it.
Yeah.
So what is the track that you're like, when I hear it, I'm going to be like, oh, this is the song. If you had to pick one.
So it's 7 tracks. I'll probably say the intro sets the tone. It'll explain what you're about to get into.
Okay.
But I think a song called Look What You Did to Me.
Okay.
That one is a very upbeat, like rage rock track.
Okay.
Like you can turn up to that.
Okay.
And be
I do
like,
need my turn up.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So you can turn up about your feelings and be like, yo, it's okay to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, do whatever. And then as far as a deep song, it's probably the title track. Mentally Ill. Yeah, it's probably the title track. And when I played it for my sister, she cried. I was like, yo, I ain't never had nobody cry about my music, so I'm touching a soft spot. So I think that maybe because of her reaction to that, I'm just driving and I'm playing her this album, and she's like, oh my God. And I'm like, yo, she was like, this is just so heavy for me. So I think those two.
Okay, I'm really excited to hear it. I know I like your work. I think that sometimes the idea of like bars gets lost, and I'm somebody who's still like, at the end of the day, I feel like I'm an artist, so I like artists and the creative. So I like hearing like, oh, there's entendres and this, I like what they did with this line, and I feel like you're one of the people who are still doing that. So I appreciate that.
Well,
and I'm excited to hear it.
So since and I'm gonna switch being Tasmanian show mode. So since you asked me about the song, I'm gonna let you. I got it on my phone since it's not out yet. I'm gonna play you those 2 tracks. Okay. And since we're on camera, you can show your natural reaction to the song. Okay. And let me know what you think about it. So we're gonna cut real quick and get the headphones.
There we go.
And then I'm gonna let you.
I'll let y'all know.
Okay, so this is a Tasmania show exclusive. You know what I'm saying? We got Kirby right here. So I'm going to play her Look What You Did off the Mentally Ill EP and just get your reaction. And we'll get into the next track after that. So let me know what you think.
Okay, I'm excited.
Here we go.
Hey, I do like this. I like the beat, but then when you listen to the words, it's like, damn, like.
Right, that's when I was telling you that you could like turn up about, like I think that the key with mental illness is like not letting people make you feel bad about your feelings. So I wanted to make an anthem, like, because I could see the millennials kids like turning up to that, because it's like,
it got that feeling, which I like. I mean, I'm getting older, y'all, but I like the kind of the new kid music, like some of the, not necessarily hit, but like the Takashi, some of that like rock type style. But then this is like, but it's saying something too. Right. So
it's like mixing my personality with my emotions.
Exactly.
That's what.
Okay. Wait. It's kind of made me sad. I'm happy that you got through it in a good way. Just I know you, so I hate that you were going through that. But I know that you put your art in your music. It's an amazing song.
Yeah, that's the one my sister cried over.
Yeah. It made me sad in a way, like, I know you, and I know that you're going through, to know that you were going through that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but when I said those people, you weren't. I know we talk on and off just when we're doing like interviews and stuff like that. Like, you weren't one of the people that I was just like
No.
I know that. I just want to make that clear, because you're like, man, how could I miss that?
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I
how
mean?
I feel,
And it's been therapy for me. It really took me just 2 weeks to make this whole album.
Wow. Flow was bomb, of course, but I also was just like, wait, this is somebody I know. I don't like that you're going to this, but
yeah.
But I love that you put it in your art, so that's super.
I have another song. I'm not gonna spoil the album, because I really want you to experience it top to bottom.
Gotcha. And when does it come out?
It's gonna be early 2019. Again, we're putting together some plays, partnering with a couple different organizations and stuff, so that we can reach a lot more people that's going through these different type of mental health conditions.
Gotcha.
But a song that's really near and dear to me. I know you asked my top 2, but I have a song called "Damaged Goods," and it was inspired by my friend Sonia, who's no longer here with us, and just not having so many unanswered questions about it.
Right.
And that's like a very, very, if you thought that was deep, that one's really, really deep. I've never cried making music, and I pray that that's why the album cover has yellow in it. That was her favorite color. She went by Sunshine Martinez, so rest in peace, Sonia. Miss you so much.
Is there anything else that you want to touch on that I didn't mention, or anything else that you want the audience to know?
Yeah, I've just partnered with the mayor of the mayor of South Fulton County. We're going to be doing some speeches in high schools and middle schools and colleges.
Go, guys.
Yes. What else? Doing speeches with NAMI, the National Alliance of Mental Illness. So partnered with them. They're showing a lot of support to the mentally ill movement. I have merch for mentally ill, Heal the Ill. What else? Yeah, please do. Let me know. I got shirts that say Heal the Ill and shirts that say Mentally Ill. The CAS agency, we're still doing events. Art Attack Network. I have a new venture. I'm not gonna spoil it on camera just yet.
Man, we almost got it, y'all.
It's close though, but it's something similar to this. We're gonna be putting together something actually that I think you could be a part of. So we're waiting to get some logos back for that, and just being able to do conversations. I was blessed enough. I'm not gonna share her name because I know she's comfortable with this yet, but a girl saw my video, and I had said that if you need help with just talking, or you need someone to build with, or you're suffering from depression, anxiety, or suicide prevention, you could reach out to me. And she DM'd me, and I'm meeting with her this weekend, and she wants to film and talk about it on camera. And I haven't done any Tasmania show interviews in a while, so I'm really excited that people feel comfortable enough to say what they're going through, and they want me to help heal the ill. So we're doing that. Lady and I, we have a project we're working on. I can't. I guess I can't spoil it yet, but everybody's been. Can I mention it, or? Yeah. Okay. So basically, everybody been like, y'all such a cute ass couple or whatever. They like seeing us do funny stuff on YouTube and stuff. So we've been vegetarian for 3 years now, and there's been a lot of thank you, a lot of people that have been asking us, what do y'all cook? What do y'all eat? Where do y'all go? And I just be like, yo, I cannot keep texting menus. Yes. So we have this series we've been shooting called Love at First Bite.
Oh, nice. I like the title too.
Thank you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about being able to show people how to shop, and we're not against anyone that does eat meat or seafood. We just have such a demand of people that like to see us. And I look at the Food Network, I'm like, y'all ain't got too bad. You know what I'm saying? African American women. There you go. You feel what I'm saying? So Food Network, Hulu, Netflix, maybe y'all can come pick that up or whatever. Plug. But Love at First Bite, we'll be dropping some episodes early 2019. You can stream my music everywhere. We dropped the EP called Hampton, EP called 7-5. I got a song called Writer's Block. That's all on Spotify, Tidal, SoundCloud, Amazon, Google, wherever you stream your music. We just dropped the first single off the EP, Mentally Ill. It's called Snatch Your Soul, featuring Vintage. Shout out to Chris Childs for producing that. Shout out to Faro Jaro. We've been working as well. And if anybody want to reach me, you can reach me at Tasmania Show or booking at the CAS agency. I'm still accepting beats because I'm working on my next EP right now. You know what I'm saying?
Do it now, y'all. Do it now.
Do it now. You heard what she said. Do it now.
Y'all know I'm front. I like the music. I like the cover. So please make sure y'all support. And it's that VA connection as well.
7575. I rep the TAZ. Do or die. How we ride. Ain't no switching sides. 7575. Yeah, I rep the TAZ. Do or die. How we ride. Ain't no switching sides.